Hey everyone, what's going on? We are doing our year-end wrap-up here in my relic room. So, yeah, this year was tough as shit for us. I'm gonna take a seat. We had a tough year from basically start to finish.
My fault.
I'm personally glad that this year's over with. Jay, what are your thoughts about this year?
I'm just looking at what's laying around the room here, and as per usual, I pulled my weight.
Jay's always got to be an asshole. Billy?
Yeah.
Well, for what I did get to do, I might have been out, about 5, 6 times.
Yeah,
Downtown.
mostly local up by us,
But
but
yeah, but overall, I don't think I did too bad, but wish I could have done more.
Yeah.
Wish I could have been with the group a little bit more.
it's the great thing about the hobby. I mean, well, I don't necessarily know if I want to say it was the great thing, but you have good years, you have bad years, just like you have good days and bad days. This year was a bad metal detecting year.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think I found some superb items, and as did Ian, um, but we didn't find them in the bulk that we have in years previous.
Yeah, what was frustrating about this year is we'd go out 3, 4 weekends and have one or good two things, one or
Yeah,
two good, like really good things, and
yeah.
it was just frustrating. A lot of the places we hunted were hunted out.
And it's what the viewers or the people who watch our you know YouTube channel, like you guys don't see it, but I mean I can't. Man, how many times did we land 5 or 6 permissions, and they're all 1840s, 1860s, 1880s, and you and I hunt an 8.5, 9 hour day, and at the end of the day, there's only 2 filmable objects.
Yeah,
And that happened to us
a lot.
quite a bit. But then we also had the drought here in Ohio, so a good 4.5 months we were in the river.
Yep.
You know, and there's a big learning curve with that. Pulled more bottles out than anything.
Yeah, but this is also, our third year in the river, and we pulled out a lot of good relics this year.
Well yeah, you had a really, really good year in the river. I mean, I did okay. I'm not. I mean, shit. We found our first gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
First real gun. Um, Too bad I didn't know more about preserving it, because I should have soaked it in, I guess, salt water.
I have no idea.
I think it's salt water. You're supposed to keep it in water and kind of like just bring it out slowly. Um,
There's the gun.
Versus me just putting it on a counter and it dried up, and it's disintegrating. But,
Deteriorating it bad, huh?
yeah, it's just kind of falling apart.
Here's one of Jason's locks. That was cool.
Yeah, that was here in the river.
So, yeah, I think next year, I don't know, man. Personally, I think we should just stick with what worked with us. Late 1800s to 1910 houses. Instead of these ones that have been hunted out for 50, 60 years. I mean,
Well, I mean, that sounds great in theory, and I know where we're going with it, but man, if we hit an 1830s house and it's untouched, God, do you know how awesome that'll be? Um, but yeah, I think, well, and hopefully we have a little more moisture so we can actually spend more time in the yards.
right.
And hopefully Billy can get out with us a little bit. He
Absolutely.
had health issues, and we've all had family issues, and then you got married during prime hunting season, and
I had a broken foot.
yeah, you had a broken foot,
That's an awesome shot.
and I wanted to break my foot because you decided to get married in prime hunting season, and
Yeah,
I'm
well.
scared of your wife, so I can't say anything.
Well, I'm just gonna get right to it, guys. Most of my finds are in the Historic Society in Cuyahoga Falls. Their address is 2083 Cook Street. A lot of Jay's stuff's in there. A lot of Billy's stuff's in there. I don't really have much to show. Couple of bottles there. I think my best river find, without doubt, is this.
For sure. I think that was the best river find of the year, period.
I don't know. I think the gold ring was pretty epic.
Well, yeah. A gold ring is a gold ring is a gold ring.
But a relic is a relic is a relic.
But that was awesome. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm gonna go real quick with my stuff because there's, like I said, really not much to show. A lot of mediocre stuff here, to be honest with you. My ring find of the year is this gold 1929. I wish this thing would. Let's see if I can get this thing to micro zoom in on it. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's not going to do it. It's the gold ring. I found a silver ring in the river here. I think the week after the gold, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you found a clad ring, then the silver ring, then the gold ring.
Yeah. Well, I went 3 straight weeks finding rings. I don't know why this is not focusing. My relic find of the year that's on this table, because I don't remember what's in the Historic Society, has got to be this World War I dog tag. So that's all I'm going to show. Oh yeah, and I found a 1876 seated dime. So that's all I'm going to show for my stuff. Who wants to go next? Billy will go next.
Jay's got too much. He's gonna be a while. That's gonna be quick for me. That's all the change that the clad change that I think I found there. It's not a whole lot, but I ended up finding a see, I could point it out here, a 1941 nickel here. The belt or the sash buckle. I think that's my find of the year, my relic of the year, I should say.
That is awesome.
But then there's an old lamp top. Found a butt end of a toy gun, 2 quarters, and a necklace, and our silver ring. That's the legit of my finds.
It seems like whenever Billy goes out, he always finds that one, like, good thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's always on the second hole.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I found a silver. Oh, I got this awesome ring. It's like,
And here's Jay.
that's one thing I'm jealous of.
Well, I guess
Hey, it is what it is.
this is the
It's
moment.
just the Irish.
This is the moment y'all have been waiting for. You know, time for me to entertain you because
Entertain, right?
that's what I do. God, I don't even know where to start because I have so much stuff out here. All right. Well, how about this? I just
From left and right, or right
I just-
and left. And
I just start panning over this stuff. Yeah, there's just a few wheats. That's not all I found this year. Had a pretty good year with suspender buckles. There's some there.
Do you want
and
that light on, Jay?
There's some up here. No, I'm good. Had some pretty unique pocket knives this year. I love the Lone Ranger knife. There's my gun that's crumbling. Let's see what else we got. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Tokens and Chinese cash money and some spoons, some hinge locks. These were pretty neat. The Victrola and the Radiola tags.
That ended up being a really good hunt for us. One of the very few good hunts of this year.
Then I got almost all this stuff down in this corner. I went to the Baltimore Coin Expo and I happened to door knock a spot on the way back. So I got these little buttons. This was a first 1700s house that I
that was
really
big
hunted.
cost, too.
I got both those skeleton keys. I got this fixed blade knife. And I don't know if those are wood or bone handles. Pretty cool. This, I don't know if you can see it. Well, you might be able to see it right there. Huh. Oh, I was starting to focus. That's a KG, I believe. Yeah, there's some Indians, and we just tried gluing this together. 3 different holes spaced over like a 15-foot area. This is like the largest crotal bell I've ever found. Then I got this conductor button, which was probably one of my favorite finds of the year. And I actually found that with this shortly 15 feet from this silver, which weighs out like a silver quarter. So that's it. And then if you count the railroad quarter, I ended up with, I think, what was it, 29?
Yeah.
29 silver coins. Found 3 silver rings. They were all mangled. I got this silver back of a pocket watch. I think probably my silver find of the year is going to be either this thimble or the railroad quarter. So I just like that it's a railroad quarter. I got 2 barbers this year, and I think that was about it. So there it is.
I
had a bunch of bottles, but I didn't bring bottles down with me. So
we do this every year-end wrap-up. We pick our favorite finds from the other people. For Billy, without a doubt, it's going to be this buckle. I think that's badass, and I like this ring. I don't know if you can see that cat eye in there. That cat eye is cool.
Yeah.
Or tiger eye, whatever they call that.
I like the turquoise pendant myself.
Jason's, this is tough for me because
I find all the good stuff.
there was a lot of good stuff on this table. I'm going to have to say your river find, the gun.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
That's a tough one, because I really like.
I like that, but
I really like that.
An actual gun has more story behind it. So I think the gun is your find of the year in the river.
Well, it's definitely a good find.
And then, God, dude, I don't know. I was jealous that he found these. I was hoping there'd be more of those in that property, and there wasn't. Your button, I'm going to have to say this is probably one of my favorite relics of yours.
Oh, yeah.
That is just wicked badass.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I could sit here all day and say, oh, this is my favorite, and oh, this is cool, and I don't know, man. This is badass.
This is just a toss-up from between this and that, huh?
Found a lot of stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. What is this, Jay? Is that a clay marble broken in half?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even mention, I had some really good bag seals this year, too. Like the Erie Railroad bag seal. Yeah, this is and to put this in perspective for everybody, and I'm not trying to toot our horn or anything like this, but if I took all my finds, the keepable finds, in past years, like per year, I would probably have double of what I have here. And that's about average. And that's not just average for me, that's average for Ian as well. And Billy would typically have about this much himself in a typical year, other than silvers.
You know you got a date on that?
For some reason, he...
1853 on that.
Really?
It's right here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Jay doesn't look at his relics.
1853. Cool.
Ooh-wee.
That's cool.
Well, that says something.
What's your favorite find of my small stuff? Oh, you might as well show this is a group effort, mostly Jay, but this is a shadow box of my dad's property.
I have been telling you people for years, half of what he has laid out is shit that I've found.
Mm-hmm.
He just admitted it. You've heard it here first. Dude, I don't know.
That's right.
Oh no, I'd have to say that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I definitely I like buckles, sash buckles, and stuff like that. The dog tag is really super cool. Of course, we all know I like precious metals. Man, it's hard to say what my favorite is, but definitely from out here, I got a thing about clay pots. So for me, that's huge, and that's a bucket list for me. To find anything like that. Like he got this one, but it's cracked, which sucks. But yeah, this was all stuff we found at Ian's family farm. If you guys didn't see that, and that was a collaborative effort. You know, it wasn't anything to enrich my own stack. It was for his family, so I don't even really count any of that stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at.
I got nothing else to say, man. Once again, thanks for watching us throughout the whole year. Tough year. Hopefully next year it's better and our videos are better and they're more entertaining.
Yeah. We actually our goal. I think last year we had what 20.
Not light off. Keep going.
28, 29 videos on the year.
Yeah.
I think our goal this year was to put out 32 videos, but we only ended up
14.
at 14.
And 5 of them were water hunts. So,
You know, but when the ground's dry, you can't responsibly door knock and get into people's yards because you don't want to create yellow out dead spots in the grass. So, you know, sometimes you just can't hunt. So hopefully next year will be better. Ian won't be getting married. So, so that should be a lot. And, you know, if I can.
We're gonna have to start getting a permission slip from him for him,
Yeah,
so he can go out with us.
it's already in the prenup. I get Saturdays. Yep. So that's what it is, and hopefully, you know, if you're looking around, you're like, oh my God, this is a relic room. All I'm seeing is white walls. Yeah. So hopefully we will be able to fill this room up a little bit more for Ian. So, you know. Well, I say we, but yeah, this is actually all his stuff here. You know.
yeah.
You know. All the holes that I don't dig and point out signals for him. That's
All the
what
stuff he missed.
Yeah.
This is the Jay missed room.
Yeah, the stuff I have intentionally just glossed over and left for him. So no, I think we've already we've done some pre-scouting on new river spots next year. So
Yeah.
and I don't know if it's not a heat wave, we probably won't be in the river, but just a couple weeks like we have been in previous years. So
That'd be cool with that.
So, but I think we are going to try to stick to more houses around the 1900 spot. Get back to our
That's our bread and butter, man.
our bread and butter stuff. At least a little more, so we can get some more content out. And I know Billy's worked through some health issues, so hopefully he'll get out with us next year a little more.
Right.
And yeah, that's what it is. I think Ian has probably I don't know, maybe another 2 videos worth of footage of me digging up good relics that he did not put in previous videos for jealousy reasons or whatever. So those might be forthcoming in January and February.
The joys of metal detecting with a narcissist.
Yeah. Hey, I got to get it in while I can get it in, so I don't have snakes and squids attacking me. You butthole.
That's fine.
Well, that's about all I got to say. Here, you guys.
I got nothing else, man.
Hey, you want to flip that camera around and give everybody a Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
We know they want to see. They want to see me.
See what I'm saying, guys?
You know.
I gotta deal with this shit on a daily basis.
No, you don't. I'm only down here one day a week. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Well, wait a minute. What about the times on the phone? He's dealing with it every week.
Every fucking day. No, that's all.
Just swing off his low boys there. Just swing off his low boys.
Billy?
Hey, the credit is due where the credit is due.
Hey, happy holidays to everybody. I hope everybody gets out. If you're in the warmer states, hey man, post that content because everybody's bored over the wintertime.
Yep. We're going to be doing a year-end giveaway, so details to come on the website.
And I might have a future hunt that I've maybe lined up. It's like a 1920s Boy Scout camp.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
It's pretty big. It's 150 acres. I know other detectors have been there. I just don't know how many. I'm digging into that right now. So that might be something potential here for the spring.
Cool.
So.
All right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching all this year.
Happy New Year. Like and subscribe.
And comment. See ya.